Welcome to the Edinburgh Festival.
Here I am at the world famous Gilded Balloon with the artistic director, Koren. How are you, Koren?
I'm very well. Just past the first week of the festival, so actually, really, I'm knackered. But
but this is like a milestone year for you as well, isn't it?
25 years this year, which is amazing, isn't it? 25 years.
25 years.
I know.
What makes you keep coming back?
I don't come back. I live here, for heaven's sake.
No, I mean,
how dare you say come
not
back?
Come back, but come back in the festival sense. What makes you keep throwing your weight and your money behind all these productions?
Do you know what it is? It's because of people like you, Stephen.
Oh, Koren, thank you. Because I did actually start here doing lots of late and lives, one of the in-house productions. Then I did my own 2 or 3 years we did in the nightclub.
I know.
And one of my earliest memories of a very good Fringe incident was when we had the fire alarm. Do you remember?
I know, that was amazing. Oh God. No, was that 2001 it was?
2001.
I think it was.
Oh my goodness.
And what happened was, this is a very, very old building we're sitting in. It's 17th century. And, you know, the smoke alarms would go and, oh, you know, I mean, every day we would have something. This day, and it was something like 9 o'clock in the evening or 9:30 or something. And the fire alarm went off and we had to evacuate the building. And so everybody had to go into their special places, and you know, the university people were shouting at everyone. And Stephen went into Bristol Square, which at the moment, it won't be there for long. No, it's got a big upturned purple gown in it. I feel embarrassed because I'm in purple today, but never mind. They think I've joined them. Not that I'm a cow, but that I'm purple.
She's not upside down, are
No, not at the moment, it might be later. Anyway. And so Steve and they were all so disappointed because he was right in the middle of his show. So he started doing the show out there, and it was fantastic because we had no lights, nothing on him, so it was pretty hard to see you. No,
There's been a lot of that this afternoon.
I know that's terrible. But it was brilliant because more and more people, and it just became a huge audience, and he had at least double the audience, if not more, that came to see him. And hopefully, I think it probably sold more tickets for you, which was great.
It was extraordinary because not only did my audience join, but every other audience that was
that's
evacuated,
right.
And it all swelled.
And you started comparing.
Exactly, we got all the other comics walking past. Kitson did it.
Yeah, that's right.
God, the names endless.
I know, and that is the reason I do it, because of moments like that. And unfortunately they're few and far between now, because you know, now it's so corporate and everything, but you know, we still have moments like that at Late and Live and things like that, you know.
And of course we can't talk to you, Koren, and the legendary Gilded Balloon without mentioning the devastating fire that took the original venue.
I know.
Did you think then, oh my goodness, where are we going to go from here?
Yes, of course I did. I mean, luckily for everyone, it happened in the winter. It happened in December, December the 7th, 2002. Yeah, it was awful when it happened. And the fact was that the reason the Gilded Balloon worked in many ways was that it was very grungy, and you know, it was sort of where people wanted to be, because it was a wee bit dank and dirty and all that. And that, as far as Late and Live was concerned, made Late and Live what it was. And to bring it up to this building was a completely different. I mean, thanks to Stephen being one of our compeers, it still worked, and Daniel Kitson and various others. But because down in the Cowgate, it was a comics venue, and comics heckled other comics, and they talked about their experiences, and it was all. And then coming up here, it became an audience more ruled. You know, they ruled the comics ruled them, and so it changed the whole, you know, look of it and feel of it. Comics, luckily, we've got a bar here that we're sitting in that comics come, and we put it on a television screen, so you can see if anyone's dying or not. And then they run on through and say, hooray, he's dying.
That tradition has never left us. We like to go. Nobody ever talks about the guys who don't go down well.
No.
Did you do badly? Yeah, great.
Okay. You'll never be a great comic until you die in late life.